video, I'm going to help you determine how to prevent divorce from the perspective of a middle-aged woman like me. My name's Graine. I am a certified divorce mediator, a certified divorce financial analyst, a former divorce attorney, and a divorced mom. We are going to talk about the 5 key areas that my wives, ages about 50 years and above, tell me about every day in my mediation practice concerning why they're getting divorced. And I think if people are aware of these topics, especially their husbands, maybe they won't get divorced. Number 1, we're going to start with a little bit of a biology lesson. So when a woman goes through menopause, her estrogen drops. One of the things that estrogen does, I call it estrogen padding. It helps her put up with the crap that her kids dish out to her, okay? So we are born with that. It is in our bodies. There's just no biologically mistaking that your hormones play a big role in who you are, what you do, how you feel, how you react. So when your estrogen starts dropping as a woman, you start losing your padding to have patience with sort of the nonsense of life, because you don't have babies, you don't have toddlers, you don't have teenagers. In theory, in the caveman days, you wouldn't be alive anymore. But now women remain alive. They got this low estrogen. And essentially what I hear from the women is they don't want to put up with anything from anybody. They kind of want to be free. That's the words that I hear. And being free is not the same for these women as being married. They've lost their tolerance for all sorts of human behavior, apparently coming from their husbands too. Don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. Second, and this is very practical, very financial. A lot of people, at least in the Northern Virginia area where my primary practice area is, by the time a couple has been married for 20-something years and they're in their 50s, there's enough wealth that the husband and the wife can feel comfortable divorcing. Now, they're only going to probably have half as much as they had before, and there might be alimony payments. If the kids are still, younger, there's going to be child support payments. It's very expensive to be single, but still and yet, it's easier for a lot of people when they've amassed a nest egg to visualize this more expensive single life. You take the pile, you divide it, everybody's going to pretty much be okay. It's something to consider as you're amassing your pile. As you amass your pile, you need to work on your marital relationship, because it gets easier and easier to get divorced the bigger the pile is. So as you amass your pile, build your relationship too. The third reason from the woman's perspective, and I will do a video on the man's perspective very soon, but the third reason is that what I hear, these middle-aged women are tired of caring for other people. The kids are grown, they're off to college, maybe they're completely grown up. Maybe these women are grandmas, they want to focus on their grandkids. Some women are natural-born nurturers, some are not, particularly when they lose their estrogen, the high levels of estrogen. They don't want to take care of their husband. So when the kids are grown, to prevent divorce, everybody's got to take care of everybody. You can't just be one way. Again, this is what I hear from my wives that come into mediation. Number 4. I don't hear this a ton, but I hear it enough that it concerns me as to what's going on out there. But plenty of wives, moms, come into mediation, and one of their primary reasons for wanting to get a divorce, and remember, almost 70% of divorces are filed by women. That's why I started with the woman video, not the man, because they're the ones filing. 70%, that's a big number. So they basically want to spread their wings. They want to start a new career. They want to start a new life. They want to be a new person, and they don't feel that they can do it in the marriage. I'm not quite sure why that is, but I've heard it enough that I know that it's a thing. So if you want to prevent a divorce, give your spouse room to spread their wings. Number 5, she's looking for emotional support. I'm not sure what the problem is out there. I think everybody just gets so busy with kids and careers and taking care of your parents and your home and all that kind of stuff that the marriage goes on the back burner. And if the gears are not switched by the time the kids are grown, which I know is a hard thing to do, it's a big problem, because my moms, my wives in my practice, I hear it all the time, that they are convinced that they will be lonelier in the marriage when they're expecting some emotional connection and support than they would be single where they're not even expecting it. And if they're not going to get emotional support, they would just as soon be alone and take their half a pile and be done with it. These are the reasons that I hear from my women clients as to why they're getting divorced. So if you want to prevent divorce and you're married to a middle-aged woman, there's some tips from the other side, from somebody that helps people through their divorces. So if this video you found valuable, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We're producing a lot of content. I'd hate for you to miss any of that. Leave me a comment or a question down below. I always love to hear from the people that watch my videos. And if you want to talk with me about divorce, I'd love to hear from you. Take care.